up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So we're back at this thing on one more time. So as you can see, I'm still waiting on the bumper cover to come in. So I'm still waiting on that. I do have the bumper in already. It's in the garage. But while I was waiting on the bumper, I haven't been driving it. So I was having issues with the odometer and some of the things. They were just going out. So we were driving and it would just go out, and then a few seconds later it'd come back on. I looked it up and I saw it was a common problem for these gauges. So what I did was I sent it off. To a guy, East Coast Gauge Repair, and he's up in Maryland. So I sent these off on a Tuesday. He got them Wednesday night. He fixed them Wednesday night. Thursday morning, he shipped them off. So he has a 24-hour return from the time that he gets them. But mine, he didn't even have them longer than 12 hours. He fixed it, put all new lights in, made sure everything was functioning correctly, and sent it back to me. Also, some of the lights were out on the HVAC controls. So what I did was sent that as well, so I can get him to go ahead and update that. So he put LEDs in this and as well as in that. So what I'm about to do is, I took it out the other day. I'm about to go ahead and put it back in, clean everything up. I'm gonna put it back in. And then we got a few other things that I need to fix on the truck. Real minor things. I want to take out all the lights and put LEDs in. I do that in all my vehicles that I drive. So I'm gonna do that today. This right here is not working, so I ordered a new OEM one. So I'll be putting that in today as well. This right here, this knob right here is broke. It's broke. So I'll replace that. And a few others. So I'll show you everything that I'll be replacing as we go along. So all right, let me put this stuff in and I'll be right back. And just like that, we got it back in. So I'll turn it on at night so you guys can actually see what it looks like. I wish I would have took a video from the before, because it looked terrible before. Got that back in. Now we're gonna switch out the headlight switch. If you know me from all my other videos, I like to go back with AC Delco. I just like to go back with their stuff. I feel like if you go back with the OEM type stuff, that it'll last longer. So that's what I went with. Here's the part number, and all I'm gonna do is just pull this one out and replace it. I need to look at it to make sure it's the same switch. And yeah, it is the exact same switch. So everything's the same on it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch it out. It's only one connector, so this should pop right out already. Got it loose. So yeah, it's just one connector. As you can see, the little nub right there on the front, and there's two nubs at the bottom. So what I did was stuck a flathead in there while I was pulling out. Stuck a flathead up in there and it slid right out. So easy money. So we're gonna go ahead and switch that. And as well as, I don't know if you remember before from our first video, the ground strap from the cab to the hood was broken. So I ordered a new one, AC Delco. I went back with the same thing. So I ordered a new one. I'm gonna stick that on as well. That should knock down some of the static that I'm hearing in the radio. So, all right, we'll be back in a few. All right, so I changed out this ground cable that goes from the cab to the hood. That's supposed to reduce any kind of static and stuff that you have from the radio or whatever. Here's the old one. It has snapped in half. So I replaced it with an AC Delco one. Next, I did take the top off right here, the engine cover. So what I need to replace is the oil pressure sensor switch that's down behind the intake. I don't know how I'm gonna get down back there because it ain't a lot of room, but we're gonna work it out. It's probably gonna take me a while, but we're gonna work it on out. For what it's doing is it's just showing 80. So when you turn it on, that out. I'm also getting the canister, the evap sensor light as well. I changed out the gas cap the other day, hoping that was it, but it came back on like a couple days later, so I need to do some research on that as well. So I'm just trying to get all this little stuff, the little stuff worked out. For the most part, it's all good. I drive it, it's no issues, but I do want to work out all the little stuff, that way I don't have to worry about anything. So all right, let me see how I can get this out, and then we'll be back. As you can see, the lights are yellow, so I'm gonna put LEDs in all of the lights so they can be nice and bright. So I'm about to go ahead and switch that out now. So all right, so here's my paper from Rock Auto. So what I did is I purchased all my lights. I like the Philips bulbs. They seem like they last longer. So I don't have any issues with them. So I usually just order the Philips. These on Amazon be like $20 a piece. But when you order on Rock Auto, they only like $6, $7 a piece. So that's why I like to order most of my stuff on there. So I got a bunch of lights here. So 168, and I got the paper right here, and it tells me exactly what it is. So if you see 168 right there is your map and reading lights, which are these two lights right here. So these are these two bulbs. So I'm gonna change those. I got this one for the rear. These are actually backup lights. One of these are the lights for the courtesy lights for the mirrors, under the mirrors. I think they call puddle lights. And then these are the lights for the license plates. I'm not sure if these gonna work, but we're gonna try them out. We're gonna see. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off all these little things, and then we're gonna go from there. All right. So right now I'm changing out the puddle light here on the mirror. As you can see, there's the light bulb. Look like that one's already blowed. It is working. So to get inside, I gotta take off those two screws here, and then there's the bulb inside, and it looks like that's a different bulb than these. So good thing is I do have some extra bulbs that's this size, so I'm gonna try those out, and then we'll be back. Right, so I got these lights both changed out, looking good. Also got the puddle lights changed out. Let's see, that's not on. Let's see if I can get it to come on. I'll show it at nighttime, that way but I got them changed both sides, the LED. Last lights, I believe, unless there's more, are your lights that's in your door. So I ran into an issue with one of those. So let me show you. I had to pull out my little Dremel. That's the bumper. It's going on. Your garage full of stuff. So these are the lights. And then let me show you what the issue with them are. So I already did one of them, so I'm gonna show you this. This is the issue that I'm running into. So when I go to put this in, as you can see, the hole isn't big enough. So what I do is taking my Dremel, putting it in here, and then I'm gonna widen out this hole. Widen it just enough so you're able to get that bulb inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and widen this out, and then I'll show you once I put it in what it looked like. All right, as you can see, you can look in there. The hole is a lot wider. I didn't do it nice and neat this time. The other one was, but now this slides right in. It goes right in, and then it clips down, and then we're good to go. And now we just gotta put them back in. So I'm gonna go back outside. I didn't add both of these. I'm gonna go back outside and hook these up, and then we'll be done with those lights. Next, we have the backup light and the daytime running light. All right, so I finished putting in the reverse lights. So I got both of the reverse lights in, and then I came back and started working on this, the oil pressure sensor. And man, that thing is hectic to get to without having to take everything apart. But luckily I was able to get back there. So this is the old one. As everything else, I'm replacing it with a OEM part. That's the part number for it. There's the new one. So I'm about to go ahead and stick this in, and this goes, I don't even know if you can see it, but this goes right back here. So that's where it goes, that back there, right behind the intake. So it's a hard spot to get to, especially if you got huge hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in, and then we're gonna check to see, make sure that was the issue. All right, so I actually got it all put back on. Got everything back together, and let's give it a shot and see how she running. Remember before, it was showing 80 the turn time. So let's see what we got here. And that's what it was, the switch, the oil pressure switch, so that's good. Yeah, so I think I got everything I need to for this video. I do a lot of stuff all the time, and I don't really videotape it, but I'll be going weeks and weeks without posting videos sometimes. So I said I was gonna do like little quick videos of me just doing stuff and putting them up. So that's what this is. We put the new repaired gauge in, and you know, all of the LED lights, and then this. Let's see if we can see how the backup lights look. Okay, so we got those in, and there they go. So that's gonna help a lot when you're backing up at night, so you'll be able to see. I'm starting to think that those other lights that I had, because they didn't fit, I'm starting to think these lights might go up in here. So I'm gonna take that out, not right now, because I got some things I need to do. So I'm gonna take that out and try to switch those out. But yeah, that's it for this video here. That's all I got for this video here. I got another video that I'll be dropping soon. One of the known problems with these trucks from like 2003 to 2006 is you hear a clunking sound. It sounds like it's in your suspension, but really it's in your steering. So the upper shaft, and as well as the bushing, the shaft bushing, which is right here, the white thing right there. Hopefully you can see it. But I'm replacing those because when you're driving at low speeds, you can hear a little clunking. And what happens is, they say this bearing goes out, and then that shaft develops a little play. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm waiting for the shaft to come. It's actually supposed to be here today. So I won't do this today. I'll probably do this maybe sometime next week. So I'll be dropping a video with that one coming up. And then we're gonna clean this thing up, change out the front bumper, do paint correction, and then we just gonna drive this thing. So yeah, if this your first time, like, comment, subscribe, drop down low, tell me if there's anything else you think I should do to it. But also, when I forgot, when I take the front bumper off, I'm gonna take this cover off, because this is a cover over the bumper, the SS cover. I'm gonna take this cover off and get it painted as well. As you can see, the scratches there, and then right here. So I'm gonna get the guy to get this looking all nice and new too. So overall, looking me good. So all right, I'll holler at y'all next video. I almost forgot to let y'all see how the lights are. So these are the lights with the LEDs, and then I put the LEDs in here. As you can see, those are still yellow. So I didn't want to change these because I'm gonna put a double DIN in.